Hey, feminine. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Not every reading is going to resonate with everyone. Be mindful of that. All right. We have Lone Wolf here. All right. We have Need Rescuing. Okay. We have Losing Yourself. Sheesh. We have Fear of Loneliness. Giving too much. Okay. And Being Guarded. Oh, I get a lot from this. We have Too Attached and Changing Them. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here. We have a person, whether this be you or the person that's connected to you, put yourself whichever side you go. We have somebody here who has become a lone wolf, who has gotten accustomed to, or who has gotten in the energy of preferring being to themselves, by themselves, things like that. However, feelings have started developing. Okay, and I feel there is a fear of losing oneself to the connection, losing oneself to the relationship. Maybe the person is used to having given too much in the past, showing up too much in ways where it wasn't reciprocated. You know, you got too attached, or they got too attached too quick, too soon, and feelings were hurt. Okay, and this could have been something that happened multiple times, as to where a person was just like, you know what, never mind. Okay, I'm good on my own. I'm better on my own. That's just what I prefer. So there's a fear here though, okay? Because once upon a time, again, it was like not wanting to be alone, right? And so because one didn't want to be alone, given too much, again, maybe too soon. Now it's the energy of, well, because I know better, I'm going to do better, but to the extreme. Right? So like, for example, it says, are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? Well, anybody could hurt you. You know, none of us are perfect, right? We're all sensitive to different things. We all have different triggers, different traumas, etc., because of our experiences and what have you, right? So that all goes into it. A person could have been waiting on someone to rescue them, only to realize, wait a minute, I'm here to rescue myself. I'm here to save myself. So once a person became independent, instead of allowing themselves to stay in like unhealthy, toxic, codependent situations, they took it to the extreme, back to that hyper independent energy. Okay. So now it's like a person went from, I'm giving too much too soon, I'm getting too attached, to now I'm guarded. Okay. So like, right, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Right? There is a difference. But a person becomes hyper independent when they feel like they are not able to depend on other people for anything. Right? So that's what we got here, y'all. That's what I'm feeling. It says, you are lonely because you are so aloof. Trust others and let them into your heart. Somebody wants to come in, but the other party is afraid of losing themselves to the situation. Somebody once upon a time became so depleted from giving so much that they just are afraid of ever becoming that imbalanced ever again, you know? Like completely distorted. Look at this person here. Look at this energy. So to know better is to do better. Nobody wants to be like that. Nobody wants to be coming like that, right? So you could have been made to feel in other situations like you were being needy. And so now when you have needs, you don't let it be known. And I feel someone wants to know, like, how can I help? How can I be there? How can I show up for you? You're not trying to hear any of that, okay? Because I feel like this is you for a lot of you. But it could be the other way around. Put yourself whichever side you go. A lot of, if not every relationship could have not been the best. So again, you got into that, I'm not lonely, I'm alone, and I prefer it. When I'm alone, I'm safe. That kind of thing. We have the Emperor. The Five of Swords. Ooh. Prince Disc. Nine of Swords. The King of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Very interesting, y'all. The World. Very interesting, y'all. Okay. Very interesting. Why so? Well, we have a vibrational match here with the King and Queen of Wands. Okay, we have a suit. Two of you match really, really well. You seem to be someone that has your hand in many different things. Your hands in many different things. And this person may feel like you do that just to kind of not have the time or availability for anything or anyone else. But there is a masculine energy here that is very much so into you. And I feel, you know, again, because you are used to certain things going a certain way, you have pushed them away. For some of you, this is certainly intentional. Like you did it on purpose, you know. You did not want to get too attached. You did not want to lose yourself again. You didn't want to give too much to the wrong person or give too much too soon. So Prince Disc is here. It's like being guided to take one's time. It's not to say you can't enjoy yourself or enjoy this person and this connection, but to take your time. Again, back to the too much too soon. Take it easy, take it easy. One day at a time. Nine of Swords. I'm hearing and feeling PTSD, trauma stored in the brain. What one remembers in connection to the emotion or the feeling of romantic love. Romantic love and getting involved romantically includes or involves pain, and you don't want to feel that pain, so you just avoid it altogether, period. But the King of Wands is a person of action. So the King of Wands is going to pursue because they're interested. They like what they see. They feel that the same fire that resides inside of them exists inside of you. The same passion, the same drive, the same ambition, the same hustle. They're authentic in their nature. You're authentic in your nature. You know, these are not things that say, oh, I have to be with this person. No, those are just things that they enjoy about you. But it's something very specific, though. Like, I want you to understand what I'm saying. Like, for example, right? We could have grabbed any deck, y'all, right? Like, we have so many different tarot decks. Why this one? Because we all know you're gravitated towards the decks that, you know, the spirits want you to use at that time. Okay? So why this one? And why do they look the exact same? And look at the backgrounds. It's the exact same. Look at the fire and the flames that surround their thrones. The exact same. Look at their thrones. Look at the garments that they're draped in. You see? So it's the way that you show up in the world that has this person being like, oh yeah, it's something different about this connection. And it's a very specific distinction. It's not like, oh yeah, because me and this person have similarities and me and this person have, no, it's not like that. It's very specific and like tailored to the two of you. It's like your soul's blueprint or something. Okay, because of the blue there. So again, with this Five of Swords being like sabotage. In some way, shape, form, or fashion, because of the things that one has been through, it's like they're allowing themselves to sabotage what could be happening in their life right now. And the Hangman represents the energy of being or feeling stuck. Now, this could be energetically stuck because, like I said, you know, something happened and this is just how my brain, you know, relays the message, receives the message. I feel like it's both of them. Relays the message to the rest of my body and receives the message from my body, because trauma is stored in the body, not just things you think about and like it's all in your head. No, it's not. Okay? Tension is in your body. Stress knots and stuff like that are real. You know? More details, more specifics to it. Blue not doing all that right now. You get the point though. Okay? Nerve damage. Okay? Nerve damage. So, stuff like that. Okay? Feeling stuck. Seeing something from a different point of view, or being guided to see something from a different point of view, from where your spirit guides would like you to see it from. Almost like you need a reset. You need a reset. You need a mental reset. Okay? Or something like that. You or this person, again, put yourself whichever side you go, but for a lot of you, I feel like it's you. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords, and that's what I mean. It's like you could have been very warm, very passionate, very loving, very open in certain ways, and then again, you felt like, nope, not doing that no more, because you gave to the wrong people and it wasn't reciprocated, it wasn't appreciated, it was taken advantage of, something. And this person, this masculine energy, they're able to read you really well. So this may be something that they do, like this person may be into tarot and divination and things like that themselves. Or, you know, they could be a seer. Or, you know, they could just be someone that is great with reading you, because again, there's something here where they just understand you, they get you, you don't really have to say nothing, that kind of thing. I don't know, but they're able to read you like a book. Okay? Their favorite one. Seven of Cups. They could be a seer. They could be someone that sees visions, that sees things, that knows things, man. Alright, with this Five of Swords here too. Very interesting. So look, y'all, look, let me tell you how Spirit just gave it to me, right? Alright, boom. So the Five of Swords, right? We see how it's the eye of a wall, right? So how you're masculine, whatever it is that they see, or this masculine energy. Now, notice I said you're masculine. I don't think that was an accident. This masculine, whatever it is that they see, they're shocked. Not because, you know, like people don't know that there are just some humans in the world who are just messed up humans. No, we know that, okay? We know that much. However, the Queen of Wands is a very warm person, very generous, very loyal, okay? Extremely confident. So the way that this person shows up in the world, you may not know or think that they've gone through the things that they've gone through, you know, or that it goes as deep as it goes. That the trauma is as rooted as it is, okay? So the only way you would know that is if you attempt to get close to this person in a romantic way, because that's where you have a hard time letting people get close to you. You know, I have no problem being loyal, being there, showing up, loving others. It's the romantic love. Remember, we was talking about that. So they saw something. They got a vision. Spirit revealed something. Okay. And then over here it says, you are waiting for love to save you, but you must stop waiting and start looking. So perhaps this person, again, looked and saw something. Whether it's they used some sort of divination tool, or again, for a lot of them, seers, different gifts and, you know, blessings like that from spirit, certain abilities. But yeah, they see something. Okay, so the fact that you show up in the world the way that you do, you might be guarded when it comes to love, romantically. But that's about it. This person views you as the Nine of Cups, as someone who's extremely fortunate. Okay, very blessed. It's everything that their heart desires. You know, very content in life, very happy. You know, doesn't, how do I put this? Like this, again, like I said, whatever they saw is very shocking for them, because the way you show up in the world, you would never know. The only way you would know is if you make an attempt to get close to you romantically. Other than that, so again, with the hyper independence, they feel like because of everything you've had to do on your own, this is why you protect yourself. But they see you as like their wish fulfillment, something and someone that's so perfect, quote unquote, for them. They don't know how you do it, but you do it. They don't know how you got it done, but you managed to make it happen. That kind of thing. Very interesting reading here. Okay, we have the Fool card. We just saw it as the underlining. There it is. So their best bet, if they were to want a new beginning or anything like that with you, which double emphasis on that with the Ace of Wands. And then again, remember that fire and that passion. If they were to want that, they would have to take their time. And again, this could be you. So put yourself whichever side you go. But one would have to take their time. And I feel like they're willing to do that. Remember, we were talking about the Knight of Pentacles, which I often associate the Prince of Pentacles as. Then this is someone who's on a mission, but it takes them a really long time. So we're talking about years, possibly. There's nothing wrong with that. Some things take longer to sort through. Okay? And if you see over time through someone's actions, remember the Eight of Pentacles, they're consistent, that they're going to show up the way that you know them to be, that they're reliable and dependable, then sure, you'll let the guard down. But because of the betrayal that one has gone through, that's all you remember and know when it comes to romantic love. See the Lovers. That's all you remember and know right now. So over time, it's like, you know, something different will have to be shown to you. And this person is going to show you what it's like for someone to love you back. You know, what it's like for you not to be given too much, because, well, they given too. You service me, I service you. You love on me, I love on you. You fill my cup, I fill your cup. That kind of thing. Then you'll see that, you know, what you were asking for really is not all that much when it's the right person. You know? That's what I'm getting, love bug. And then the Lovers is like divine counterpart energy, as we know. So, I mean, you deserve the love that's coming in. Okay? Yeah, Ace of Cups. You deserve this. All right? Because the love that you have known exists, it's out there. You're right. You've known all along that it existed. You're absolutely correct. You exist. So your counterpart must be somewhere. Okay? They are present. We got the Five of Wands here. Five of Wands is, you know, in the past when people made love offers, things like that. I feel like they operated out of ego. People could have only been attracted to you for what they thought they could get out of it, or for how you look or something. You are showing up as the Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups, honey. Very attractive. Very attractive. Okay? Very confident. So that confidence attracts a lot of things to you. Six of Wands. Yeah, Six of Wands is recognition. So being recognized, being, you know, seen, being witnessed. All right, being admired. A lot of people like to be around you, like I said earlier. Attract a lot of attention. Okay, the High Priestess is something you know. So you know, not everybody giving you attention means that they have good intentions for you. Or not everybody giving you attention is like because they are going to treat you right and stuff, you know. The World. Okay, now the World could be several things here because I feel a lot of energy coming from it. I'm getting something about travel. I'm getting something about growth, a cycle completing here. Like spiritual graduation about to take place. Yep, the Hierophant. Somebody is spiritually elevating. Remember that Hangman energy? Learning the lesson here. Okay? What you are looking for is inside of yourself. And when you are that, it comes to you. Right? Yep, the Magician. When you are that, it comes to you. Manifestation is alignment. Get yourself in alignment to receive. You are that. That's why it's coming in. Okay? So, again, with the Lone Wolf, you are somebody, like I said, that likes to say to yourself. Maybe a person also likes to say to themselves. Or say to themselves. Eight of Pentacles, yep. This person likes to work. You like to work. I just saw don't give up. Yeah. Maybe don't give up on love. You know. It's still possible. You have the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups. That's 10 cups. Okay. I saw it again. Don't give up. Okay. Let us see. Dun, dun, dun. No problem. You're not meant to struggle and fight your way through. Drop the concerns of your ego and watch imaginary walls crumble away. You've already won. Okay? No problem. Oh, got a couple. Feel this one. The door is open. Pure intention can open doors in the universe and make the impossible possible. Believe deeply in goodness and watch the magic happen. Okay. Ciao. Then we have wild and wonderful. Well, why focus on limitations and realism? Breakthroughs and miracles require no linear explanation or method. Unexplainable and illogical magic happens every day. Okay then, come on out. Life is a gift. Life is unfolding for you, so seize the day and make the most of every chance to be true to yourself and live life to the fullest. It's time to cut out all the noise, okay? The noise could be, again, that Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords being trauma stemming from things that the ego has experienced, like wounded ego, stuff like that, okay? The key, all you do with ease and enthusiasm is the path to your goal. Actions are secondary. Make the energy within you your primary focus. Do not underestimate the little joys, okay? So simple pleasures, things that you already have going on. Be open to these things. Universe wants to bless you, all right? So those are the messages, my love, that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and happy.